What's up, guys? Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. Trying out my new camera here. It's a GoPro, and I wanted to see with the wide lens what it would look like. So, appreciate you guys looking on the video, supporting the channel, supporting the store like you always do. Here to talk about like a little update, wrap up on Lost Origins. This weekend was the release of it, and kind of seeing what we're doing. And I'll let you know my experiences with it. Man, what a set! The set is done really well. I severely underordered because I'm completely sold out of booster boxes. See, I have a big hole right here. I still got plenty of ETBs and things, single packs and things, but booster boxes themselves, they're gone. A lot of people are picking those up, trying their luck, trying to get these alt arts. And looking at pricing, I'm actually surprised how far a lot of the good playable stuff has come out. But again, right at release, you're going to see those type of things where you're going to see just, people opening a bunch of product, and then there's just a flood of that stuff on the market as these boxes get harder and harder to find because one print run, right? One wave, that's all we're getting. And all this stuff, bleeds through the system. We start getting the singles out of that, and the singles start selling in and moving around doing their thing. I actually expect these prices to actually recover a little bit and rebound and kind of go up because a lot of again, this set's very atypical from what a typical standard set does. There's a lot of good playable things in this. This is probably one of the best competitive sets of all time. I'm going to say it, especially from modern times. We're talking like how Battle Styles was a player's set. Lost Origins is far and away a very, very good deck. Absolutely a meta-shattering deck. The Lost Zone shenanigans and all the things you can do with that, completely busted. Just really, really gross how good it is. A lot of other good decks in there, like the Gudra, which has a different playstyle, which is something that we haven't really seen in Pokemon in a while, and the Zoroark and Gengar deck with the very, very different kind of deck where you kind of damage yourself and move those damage counters around to hit more. It's a very, very cool mechanic. A lot of really cool stuff in this set. So I'm thinking if we don't get any more booster boxes and stuff starts to dry up, I already can't get any more from distribution. I tried. I'm paying somewhere in the range of like $95 from distribution to get these boxes, and they're running out fast. There's just not a whole lot of them out there. So again, this is release week. Later on down the road, who knows how much these boxes can move. It's going to be really interesting to see how these boxes slowly climb up, and they did very well through the release week, and I expected to see a big flood when everybody else that was non-restricted on TCG Player, that wasn't a brick and mortar, out of the pre-sale season, and then everybody else can kind of put all their stuff on there. The market is gobbling this stuff up very, very quickly, and there are plays being made already in the set. I can tell you, if you thought the Machamp V Alternate Art was having shenanigans with it, the Giratina V Star already, I'm telling you right now, dozens sold in the past couple days, and that's a very expensive card, but still selling very, very well because it's so incredibly hard to pull, and I think it's underpriced. I'm gonna tell you right now. Giratina V Alternate Art is an underpriced card at somewhere where it's at in the sub $200 range. That should be easily a $200, $250 card. I think it hits that good. The chase on it is extreme. I mean, you're talking incredibly low chance of pull rates. And you're looking at something like the Aerodactyl. The Aerodactyl 2 is something else that a lot of people really love that card. People say it's one of their favorite alt arts of all time. That's a high bar. I really like it too, but I don't know if it's the best one. But that's to each their own. But again, we saw that card open up at like $70, and it has creeped up and held very, very strongly at 90 to 100, somewhere in the $120 range. So these cards that are very hard to pull, they're going to be very variable, and they're going to move up and down very, very quickly because of how many are on the market at any given time. And it doesn't take a whole lot, maybe a quick weekend, or people that are wanting to buy over that weekend, and stores maybe are a little busy and they don't put stuff up on TCG Player. That price for those cards are going to rise, and really you can start kind of see these runs where they move $20, $30, $40 in a couple days because that's just the way they're selling. And again, massive numbers being moved on this release weekend, which is a good thing to see. And again, I like where that card is at the $100 range. I think it could move a little bit more. People really do like it, so it's interesting. We're gonna see how it does, and really what the market says for these super hard to pull cards, and how that dictates. And then we're talking sealed product overall. Let's go back. ETBs. ETBs actually haven't been moving as much as I thought they would. I actually absolutely love this coloring and the style of it. I think this looks great. But those are sitting around. Whereas before I was moving them a lot more than what I have. So that's an interesting a little tidbit. But again, that could just be me. Locally, check your local listings for what we got around you. But yeah, a lot of people are going and splurging for the booster box and really moving it. I had mine at 120, and they absolutely the release for it was insane. The first time I've actually seen a line outside of both stores on release on a Monday. On a Monday, I had lines outside my stores, which never happened, for people wanting to get booster boxes and product, and people just ripping and going through boxes and boxes that release day. It was very awesome to see. Thank you if you're watching this and you bought from me. I appreciate you. But yeah, overall, Lost Origin, fantastic set. Really setting the mark, and really, I think, meeting everybody's expectations, whether you're a player, collector, whatever else you want to be doing with what the market is currently. And again, if this was the only way we get, and this stuff gets harder and harder to find, we could see another situation, or like a Brilliant Stars, and not a Battle Stars situation, geez, a Brilliant Stars situation where, again, sealed product is going to creep up if we don't see any more of it. It really depends on what the distribution is going to look like. If they have a little slush left over from maybe meeting all the orders this week, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. If you guys want to talk about a real quick recap on everything else that's going on, Astral Radiance, again, all these products, the past 4 or 5 sets from Pokemon. I mean, if you want to throw in all the way back to Fusion Strike, the entire of this year releases, it's not available from distribution. It's just not. It's not out there. A lot of these, one and done print runs and then print to demand, and or whatever you want to call it, is really putting a strain on a system that is still seeing huge numbers, huge sales numbers from everybody that is wanting to steal crack packs and open products. And right now, we seen with the increase of the distribution pricing. Again, if I wanted to buy about a Brilliant Stars booster box that they had a little bit kicking around, I was paying $120, $125 a box for Brilliant Stars, and I was happily paying that because I could sell it for $150, $160 in store. So that's the type of situations that we're in. Distributors have all the power because they know that we need this product and that we're gonna pay whatever they want, and then that's the way it's got to be. And that's really keeping these prices from going any lower than what they are. And again, if I'm paying $85, $86, $88, $90 booster box, you guys are definitely not going to be seeing on the open market anything below 110, 100. I mean, 100 if you're buying a case maybe, but that's really what we're looking at. It's going to be really interesting to see if that does improve with the coming releases. We'll see what Silver Tempest. I always forget and mix the Japanese and English names from all these sets when they combine them together. Silver Tempest, I think, is what it is. But again, super hot set. We're starting to see the spoilers from that, from all the alt arts. The train does not stop. It just keeps going. And so that's going to be at the end of the year. We're going to see what it's doing. But that's all I got for you guys right now. I've been busy. The store remodel at the OG store has been very taxing, very tiring, and it's just been prolonged longer than it should have because of contracting issues. So that's been a thing, but I'm just keeping busy, and I hope you guys are too, and still enjoying the hobby. Let me know what you think. What do you think of these prices for Lost Origin? What are you guys thinking? I will read your comments, and I'll talk to y'all very soon. Appreciate y'all.